So what if I told you I could turn this into into this? Be pretty amazing, right? Okay, so today I'm going to show you a plan on how I typically accumulate 1 ounce gold coins using quarter-ounce gold coins. Now, this is not a great trick for everybody. So if you find yourself jumping into the comments to yell, hey, that is not magic, just slow down a bit and think about what kind of goals you have personally, and then maybe what kind of incremental steps might work for you. And then you can jump into the comments and let me know what you think of my magic. So before we get too far into this, I'm just going to tell you that I think the best advice would be to tell you to wait for spot price to come back down and then buy well-known, low-premium 1 ounce gold coins from your local coin shop. And the most popular advice, the advice that would get all kinds of views, would be to tell you to hurry up, back up the truck, and buy all the gold and silver you can find because prices are going to the moon. But instead of all that, I'm going to give you some advice that you're going to have to parse a little bit to make sure it works best for you. I'm going to tell you how I accumulate without hitting the brakes entirely when spot prices get uncomfortably high, or race to buy whatever I can get a hold of for fear of missing the rocket ship or the crazy train, whatever it is. So long story short, the way that I prevent myself from overreacting is that I set long-term goals, and then I set short-term goals that incrementally will get me to those longer-term goals. And in my case, the longer-term goals are basically how much gold I think I should have, whether that's right now, whether that's in 2 years, whether that's in 20 years. In other words, they're my objectives. And if you know anything about OKRs, they're the O in OKR. And they stay pretty static. They don't change much. But then I have my short-term goals, and they're influenced by everything, by price, how much available cash I have, what's going on with the economy. So they're constantly changing. But what I find personally is that if I stop for too long on those short-term goals, then I have to change my long-term goals. And I don't like to do that. So if there's anything messing with my short-term goals, what I'll do is I'll slow those down, and then I'll catch up sporadically when the timing's right. So now this is the part that's really going to be different for everybody. I like 1 ounce gold coins. They are a marker for me, and that's the size that I like to stack. Now some people might want to fill a tube of 1/10 ounce gold coins, or a tube of silver eagles, or a safe full of 1 kilo gold bars. I don't know. All of those, though, are good goals. For me, though, it's the 1 ounce gold coin. And when we find ourselves in times like we're in right now, where kind of all of these outside influences are messing with my goals, spot price at new highs, and everything else going on in the economy, I still find myself wanting to hit the goals that I've already set, still hit the markers that I already have in place. But I'm not going to do it directly. The way I do it instead is by buying 1/4 ounce gold coins on a semi-scheduled routine, and then I'll trade them up to 1 ounce coins now and then. And then earlier when I said I catch up when the timing's right, I mean I buy a 1 ounce coin directly, if and when and where it makes sense. So as I've said like 3, maybe 4 times already, this is not a strategy that's for everyone. I totally get that. And I want to be clear that I don't think it's solid advice for everyone, because you pay more for fractional gold, meaning your incremental purchases that would take you up to that 1 ounce are going to be more expensive than if you bought the full ounce in a single purchase. But the reason that's okay for me is that each 1 ounce gold coin is a result. It's like accomplishing a short-term goal. So the way it typically works is this. My local coin shop will take 4 1/4 ounce American Gold Eagles in an even trade for 1 ounce American Gold Eagle or 1 ounce American Gold Buffalo. Or, and this is typically the way that I would do it, I can take in 3 of those quarter-ounce American Gold Eagles and then pay the difference on the larger coin. So you can do the math on that for your particular case, but you might be thinking that's too much. And honestly, right now at the moment, I think it's too much loss as well. But if you've been stacking gold for more than a year, you'll know that it isn't just the spot of price that's been soaring lately, it's also the premium. So it used to be a little bit different story. You know, if we go back even to February of this year, in 2020, I was getting 1 ounce American Gold Eagles for about 3% premium over spot. And I was getting quarter ounce American Gold Eagles for about 8.5% over spot. So each quarter ounce gold coin that I was trading into a 1 ounce gold coin had the potential of losing me about $20. And losing $20 each month was something that I was okay with. It was a little like paying a $60 or an $80 convenience fee to spread out my payments on a 1 ounce gold coin. So that's probably another good point to stop for some narration, because if it sounds ridiculous to you to throw away $60 or $80 to spread out that bigger purchase, then this isn't the kind of short-term goal that you should set. Your results should be something different entirely. And today, with spot price higher and premium even higher, it can be more like $30 or $40 lost to premium on each coin to do something like this. And because of that, I've stopped trading quarter ounce coins for 1 ounce coins for the time being. I haven't stopped buying them, but if I was going to make that strategy work today, I'd have to rethink what I was buying. Because another thing that's changed recently is that my local coin shop options have stopped paying the premiums that they used to give for popular gold coins. At one of those local coin shops right now, if I take in a 1/4 ounce Krugerrand or Maple or Philharmonic or really any of the dozen or so known coins, I'll get the exact same amount as I'll get on an American Gold Eagle. And that's basically spot. Now, the other coin shop that is easy for me to get to, I'll get maybe $10 more for the American Gold Eagle. But even that isn't enough to cover the difference in premium between the American Gold Eagles and really any other coin. So if I wanted to get back to that plan to trade those quarters up to full 1 ounce coins, it's definitely not in my best interest to buy higher premium, smaller BU coins. So if I'm buying online, I should buy random mint options, or Philharmonics, or the current coin in a series, Lunar, Queen's Beast, whatever. Or possibly even coins with abrasions. Basically, whatever government-backed 1/4 ounce coin I can find that has a low premium. If I plan to keep them, of course, I'll be pickier. But right now, I'm looking at more of a mix. Really, the only way that I can make this work again is if I can get my lost premium back down to about $20 per coin. Again, that's a personal thing, but that's where I would need to be to make it work, or to be okay with it. So I have to change my buying preferences to get there. And another quick point of narration, if you think of gold as an investment, I simply wouldn't recommend this. You have to think about premiums the same way you'd think about a trading fee. And I personally would have an issue paying a $20 trading fee on any stock purchases these days. Now, personally, I think of gold more as a defensive asset, like an emergency supply. So potentially losing $20 a month isn't a huge deal to me. And in times where I don't think the current price supports the value of these coins, I can simply slow down and still make progress on adding to that 1 ounce coin stack just a little bit more slowly. Now, a while back, I picked up a 1/10 ounce coin. I was wondering if the same idea might apply, but the premiums online right now are 25% or higher, where in February of this year, again, I could get 1/10 ounce American Gold Eagles for like 13% premium over spot. So at 25% premium, I just can't imagine ever trading these up to 1 ounce coins. I'd be losing that same $20 per coin, but I'd be doing it 10 times rather than 4. So the point of this video isn't to tell you to buy 1/4 ounce gold coins and then trade them up to 1 ounce coins. It's to give you an example of how to use less painful short-term goals to hit long-term goals. And then because this is 2020, it also gives you a good example of needing to change your strategy to keep on track. Like Mike Tyson says, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. We just need to make sure we change our plans sometimes. All right. Thanks again for watching. I hope I didn't blow your minds with my amazing magic trick at the beginning of this. But if this was helpful in any way, I hope you hit that like button and have a fantastic day.